Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Internet. Good morning, world. Good morning. Good Lord, people are in already. People were in before I was. Good morning, Deb Hughes, alias Lil and Elf. Good morning, Claire Borden, Claire number Juan Claire. Good morning, Rebecca. Rebecca's in bed. Is that sheer, I think I'll have a lie-in, or are you unwell, Rebecca? Because you're normally at church this time of day, or have you been to church and gone back to bed? Good morning, Jason Entwistle. How the devil are you all? Are you all well? Are you all dickety-boo and lickety-split and other things with ickety in? Good morning, Scooby Shabby. Scooby Squabby. Good morning, Scooby Shaggy and George Ross and Linda UK. Linda, thank you very much for your purchase this week. That's on its way to you. Good morning, Richard, Anthony, Jesse, Peter Ray, Tracy, Lisa, South London Reseller, Claire Riley, Claire Couch, two Claires. And Josh, who has yet again failed me this morning, mate. If yet again, Josh, you've let me down. I know you have muffins, but you only spent £4.50 at the car boot sale. Good morning, Gashead Steve and Claire James. Are you Claire number 3? 3 Claires. And Claire number 4 is in. Good morning, Claire Plant. That's 4 Claires already this morning. Where's my camera? There it is. Good morning, T. Suzanne Davies. I think I've got everybody. So we've got Claire James, Claire Plant, Claire Borden, and there was another Claire. Claire Borden, Claire James, Claire Plant, and Claire Riley. Good Lord. All the Claires. The Claires are out in force. It is basically the Claire show. And good morning, BCP. Good morning, Judith. Good morning, Rust Reloaded. I don't think I've missed anyone. Good morning, Julie Curry, in case I missed you earlier, although I think I said that already. Don't think I've missed anyone, but if I have, good morning to you, and I'm sorry for missing you out. It's just that everybody came in at once. Are we all well? Good morning, Thailand Heaven. Are we all well? Are we all feeling full of the joys of whatever feckin' season it is out there? It's it was late summer yesterday, and now it's early winter today. So I don't know what happened to autumn. It's absolutely soggy. Peter Ray says his car boot was cancelled due to rain. I did not go to our field one because I figured if it was on it, it'd be rubbish. I only went to our undercover one today, and even that was a bit poor. As you can see by my title, I spent £9. £9. However, please what I got. There is another reason I spent £9, and that is because I am supposed to be on a buying ban. So I really didn't look as closely at some stuff as I would have done. I kind of just, there's definitely stuff I left behind today that I would normally have bought, but I've got so much unlisted stock. It's ridiculous. Moving off one room to the other has really brought it home to me. Oh, ka-ching. Really brought it home to me just how much unlisted I've got. So yeah. Ka-ching, alive, ka-ching. I've sold something for £25. Hurrah, hurrah. I just saw Lainey. She was up there somewhere. Good morning, Lainey Ray. Good morning, DBG. Good morning, Margaret Stewart. Lainey Ray says, good morning, Collar. That's me. That's my new name. Jesse says Clifton was cancelled at the last minute, said it was on, and then it started raining, so it was cancelled. That's annoying, especially because you go there by bus. So if you've made an actual, concerted effort to get there, that must be really annoying. Rust Reloaded says we've had thunder and lightning forecast last night, but it didn't show up. I think we've got it. I haven't got any thunder and lightning. We've got all your rain. If you want any of that back, let me know. Josh says I stole some boxed Pimpernel placemats. Oh, he just means stole because I wasn't there. Saying, did you go to Easter Compton, Josh? Were you there? And maybe you were there and gone before I even got there. And it's not spelt like that. So have a look at your spelling, your Pimpernel, before you actually list them, mate. Because keywords and all that. Lisa says I've got you on big telly. Woo! I'm on big telly. That was a good bit of northern, right? I'm on big telly. She's probably not even northern. So, I only spent £9 because I'm being a good girl. I'm being restrained before somebody comes and restrains me against my will. There is so much unlisted stock. I don't know if I can turn the camera. There's a cupboard in the corner. See that cupboard there? That may not look too bad from where you're sitting, but the entire shelves of that cupboard are rammed with stock, and then the floor of it is rammed with stock. It's just, I've probably got towards 500 unlisted items. Terrible fringe today. That's ridiculous. The stuff that was turning up when we were moving stuff into this room, and I was like, oh, I remember buying that. Why the fuck haven't I listed it? I'm not supposed to be doing this for collecting stuff. I'm not Tom. I'm supposed to be selling stuff. Sorry, Tom, if you're watching, or if you watch later. Natalie must have come in here at some. There's a basket of Natalie's clothes in the corner because her room is in the middle of being painted. So there's a basket for clean washing it. She must have come in here to get changed because there's a dirty Natalie vest top just lying on top of some stock. That's smashing, isn't it? Oh, I've just realised I stopped the chat halfway up and now I've missed loads. Good morning, Just Me. Good morning, Malcolm. It says all 3 booties cancelled for today. Maybe one later, but depends on the weather. Easter Compton for Stephen, his best bet was a bag of spuds. Good morning, we love reseller. Good morning, Mags. Good morning, Crispy. I think I've said Margaret Stewart already. Good morning, Margaret Stewart. Deb says, Deb's poorly. I'm sorry, Deb. Hope you feel better soon. Good morning, Donna the Brummy. Claire James says her car boot was cancelled. I'm catching up. Sorry, I should have realised I hadn't scrolled the chat up. Oh, Rebecca says, I'm always in bed because of pain and running to the loo, feeling like shit, just want to sleep, etc. Well, turn us off, love. Turn us off and get your head down. BCP's done all the Claires. Well done, BCP. Not done them all. I mean, Josh says he drove past me on his way in. I didn't see you, mate. When I'm driving, I was about to say when I'm driving in a world of my own, that sounds like the least safe thing ever. I didn't see you, sorry. Jesse says he felt more sorry for the single car that was in the field. That was the one they'd let in before they decided to cancel it. Where are we now? Ian says, is this the Carla in... Oh, I've so lost it. Bear with. Ian says, is this the Carla interior design? No, this is how it looks when it was Natalie's room. Most of Natalie's stuff's still in here. Her room's being painted. We're getting there slowly but surely. Peter's got a jump sale next Saturday. I thought I saw something and then I've scrolled past it. I don't know what. Is this my new office? This is my new office room, but it's not how it will finally look. Louise McPhail, good morning. Question, what model of label maker do you have? I know you've mentioned it before, but I can't find it, sorry. For my little labels that I put onto my stock for storing it away, I have a Dymo Label Writer 450. For my parcel labels, I have a Zebra GK420D. You can get the Dymo Label Writer in a larger size, which does both, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So yeah, those are the two that I have. Claire says she loved my interior vid. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Peter Ray says no one here has not got any unlisted stock. I think it's possible, Peter, that nobody else has got any unlisted stock because I've got it all. That's how it feels. Like I might have everybody's unlisted stock. Like Tom and Nick and people might have actually snuck around and put their unlisted stock in my house. That's how I start to feel a bit like, it's all caving in. If I've missed anyone coming in, I apologise. Hi, Welsh Wonder Nia. Richard Payne says, no boot here. It may have been on. I didn't bother going. I've got so much stuff anyway. Did some listing instead. I should have done that. But I didn't go last week, and so I felt a bit like, meh. I'm trying to replace FOMO, fear of missing out, with, what did I decide it was this morning? Fear of not getting all this tat sold. Fongnats or something. Fear of not getting all this tat. Fongats. If I can replace FOMO with Fongats, then I won't go and buy any more stuff. Hi, Laurel. Good morning, Mandy Michelle. Nice to see you. Good morning, Tracy Baker, who did Whitchurch yesterday. Did you do well, Tracy? Did you get loads? Tyler Heron says, hello, Bing Bumcrack. How come you're not a mod? If you were not a mod before I started using StreamYard, I now cannot make you a mod because I don't know how to do it using StreamYard. So I've only got whatever mods I had when I started. So if there are no mods in, then we might just get overrun with trolls. I can't even see who's a mod and who isn't. I think Peter Ray's a mod, but I can't even see now who is a mod and who isn't because it's all gone. The Monaco says, well, I'm home in time for Carla because my car boot was rubbish. I'm sorry to hear that, but it's nice to see you. Just checking. Good morning, Lisa Fenn. Good morning, Jane Berry says, back from the boot sale. It was shite, not raining though. I don't know why I'm stroking you. You and I aren't friends. Molly and I aren't friends. Good morning, Heather the Treasure Pirate. George says, I am bright yellow colour. How can you miss me? I wasn't looking for you. That's how. I'm inattentive. Hi, Lucy T. Scrolling down. Good morning, Shelster Rooney. I've missed loads of chat. Nobody say anything for like 2 seconds. Otherwise, I'm never going to catch up. Good morning, Auntie Sue. Lovely to see you. Good morning, Beth Ann Hall. She says, hello, everyone, at last part of the live chat. Be nice to Beth Ann. It's the first time here. You're all very nice. I'm going to get to the bottom of the chat as long as you don't talk. Are you talking? I bet you're all talking. I bet you're like, la, 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 la. Lainey says, yeah, Lainey won a poetry competition. Well done, Lainey. I know she wasn't meant to say anything. Well, now everyone knows. Not a secret anymore. Lisa says, I drove past Trench Lane, saw about 6 cars and carried on to Easter Compton. Yeah, I went straight to Easter Compton today. Real Love Reseller has 2 black bags of unlisted stock. I wish I only had 2. I've got, even the stuff in here is not, there's a load more in the loft that I'm not even thinking about. Sue says I don't have any unlisted stock. So is that not true? Is that a fib? Why am I stroking you? We're not supposed to be friends. You were a bad girl. You were naughty, weren't you? You were a bad girl. Yeah, she knows. Good morning, Motor Trade. Good morning, Neville. Good morning, Joan Morris. Claire says, what's Molly eating now? I'll come back to that. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the chat. Everybody's saying, what's Molly done now? I'm so far up the chat. Good morning, Karen. PCB says, can we talk yet? No, I'm still trying to catch up. Right, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Okay, you can talk, but only a little bit. Molly, I bought myself a painting by numbers, and that might sound weird for a woman of 46, but it's a really nice special painting by numbers by a company called Masterpieces by Numbers, and it's really beautiful. I'm really looking forward to doing it one day when I have some time. And it came in a cardboard tube, and Molly really likes cardboard tubes, so I put the cardboard tube in the middle of the dining room table where I was sure she wouldn't be able to reach it, and she knows how to get on tables. Silly me. So I come home. Luckily, she'd only got the end open where the paint was, so she chewed away through the white paint. That's interesting. Don't know how much white paint she's consumed, but she hasn't actually managed to destroy the canvas. But I'm sick of it. Every day I come in, she's destroyed something new, and I don't know what to do about her apart from perhaps, beat her around the head with a soggy lettuce or something. It is a constant problem. I don't want to go back to crating her for two reasons. One is that it feels like a step backwards. Two is that the crate doesn't belong to us, so I'd have to go and borrow it again. And three is that it takes up so much bloody space in the front room. There's no space in this house as it is for a massive great crate. So meh, basically. Meh. No, Molly did not eat Buddy. Real Love Reseller says, what's yours is Molly's, what's Molly's is Molly's. What's everyone is Molly's. Molly does what she wants. Molly's a spoiled carry bag. Aren't you, Molly? She's gone off now because I told her off, because I said I'm not your friend. Mooble! Come and make friends. Come on. There we go. We'll be friends again. Because I do love you. It's just that you're a bit of a cow. Yeah, no, I don't want kisses. No, we're not that much friends. We're just a little bit friends. Okay, no kisses. Okay, hi, Peter Gartland. Hi, Adendry. Oh, Adendry said just watch the video Bacon Makeover. Bacon on the brain. Ah, you're hurting now. You're not falling. Stop panicking. I'm not dropping you. Okay. I'm sorry. I was saying hello to Peter and Baz and anyone else who I've... Please don't lick me. No kisses, Kay. No kisses. Molly, no kisses. No kisses! Okay. I love you. Are you ready to get down? Come on, because I'm supposed to be talking to people on the internet. Yeah. Weird as it sounds to dogs. Right. Feet down first. There we go. Top, and then those ones. Good girl. Okay. Right, where am I? Adendry, thank you for the bedroom video comment. I said hello to Peter. I think I've said hello to Neville. I said hello to Baz. Baz is sitting in Bristol Airport, but lo and behold, someone with blue hair walks in. I hope you said hello. She's on her way to Croatia today. She never said she was flying from Bristol. Okay, Claire, Bacon Face is painting her new bedroom. She's having white walls on most of it, and then she's got some tealy coloured wallpaper. So this is her old colour scheme in here, which was kind of a duck egg blue, and she's sticking with blue, but she's going up a couple of shades, basically. Linda says, save up toilet roll middles and kitchen roll. I do save them up for her, but she likes all tubes. When Shiv sends me pictures, she sends them in a tube, and Molly goes crazy for those. Lainey says, try brain training games. They help Jasper. Okay, Lainey, I'll look into that. Didn't know you could get brain training games for dogs. I will have a look. Does she have to work a DS to be able to play them? Do them on the Wii? Lisa says, you can't stay cross with that beautiful face. Not for long, no, but I try. Where are you off to, Baz? Peter and I both want to know. Hi, Joan. Judith says, soggy lettuce sounds to be the right thing to use. I'm not very good at beating dogs, so soggy lettuce is about the strength of it, yeah. Carmen said, yeah, Monty loves chewing out a card, but it's also a fight for the post. Baz is off to Greece. Have a lovely time, Baz. Joan Morris says, I haven't said, I'm sorry, Joan. Hello, Joan. Joan Morris. Hi, Joan Morris. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to not say hello to you. Hi, Joan Morris. Doesn't that look weird? You didn't know you could move your hand so fast. Sam's in. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Carly. You actually managed to get to a car. I did, yes. I've got a very small haul. I haven't even started, but I've been live for 15 minutes. All I've done so far is said hello. 102 people watching me say hello to 102 people. Ian says, can I resist eating anything off my feet today? I'll send Reese's, don't starve. I did not eat anything off my feet. Sailaway 1975 says, warn Croatia about blue-haired women selling jewellery in the street. It's buying it they need to watch out for. Fandry is at the car boot. On $10. Are you winding me up, Lainey? Good morning, Kay Gilson. Thank you, Kay, for the bedroom comment. Good morning, Zahir. Not been to the car boot due to the rain, but he's not too fussed as we buy things but have trouble selling stuff. That sounds familiar, mate. Does sound familiar. Mandy says, when are you coming to do my room? My prices are. Oh, do you know, it's nearly killed me doing the room I've done so far. And Natalie's dad is doing the paint in her room because I can't face it. Can't face it. I'm having to pay in mind. That's a whole other conversation. My hair, by the way, is extraordinarily frizzy because it got rained on. Do you want to see what I bought? Before I show you what I bought, let me show you this. The gentleman who I got this from and I have agreed that we think she's called Marie and we think she might be from the Aristocats. Anybody confirm that for me? She is Disney. And we think she might be Marie from the Aristocats. Now, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I got this from. I cannot remember your name, which is horrible of me, and it's not deliberate. Molly, you better not be destroying anything. It's all gone quiet. Karen says, I did get a bit stressed watching you gloss when the floor needed sweeping. I just paint stuff into the paintwork. I'm not bothered. Molly, what have you got? I can hear her dragging something around the floor. What have you got, Moo? Oh, that's okay. That's yours. She's got a bit of stick. That's fine. That's hers. Yeah, so she is Marie. You're agreeing with me that she is Marie from Aristocats. Now, it was given to me by, and there's another reseller. I've met him once before. I'm so sorry I can't remember your name. If you're watching, leave a comment and remind me of your name because I feel awful. If it's not an insult, quite frequently I'm not sure of my own name. So please don't be offended. And he gave me this. Here's another reseller, and I've met him once before, and we've had a lovely chat twice. And he's given me this as a challenge because he's failed to sell her. So he's given it to me as a challenge to see if I can. So obviously I need to sell it for a little. I'm very tempted to auction it off now to you lot. for charity. So yeah, he's given me this free of charge, and I've got to see how much I can sell it for. So that we've agreed that it's Marie from the Aristocats at least. So that was free. That was my first free, my only freebie of the day. Lisa Fenn says, don't pay her dad with money, give him a cup of tea. I'd rather give him money, to be honest. Get him out of the way. Good morning, Daisy May. Have I said hello to Double Karma? I'm not sure. Good morning, Double Karma. Josh says, was this the young hot guy? Whilst I wouldn't dream of saying he wasn't young and hot, I don't know if it's the same young hot guy that you're referring to. Because I don't remember the young hot guy that you're referring to, so I'm not sure. But absolutely hot guy, very hot guy. Josh says, I never seem to find him. Perhaps he runs when he sees you coming, mate. Sue says, I would give Marie a brush. Yeah, she needs a bit of a brush and polish, doesn't she? Good morning, Mike's Graphics. I understand you are now home from hospital and you have your electric wheelchair sorted. So you are now no longer a prisoner. So I'm looking forward to hearing that you've been out and about. Baz White says, last call for his flight. See you in a week. Bye, Baz. Have a lovely time. And Catherine Reseller Graham says, I haven't said hello to her. Good morning, Catherine Reseller Graham. Lisa Fenn says, I'll give you £5 for the Marie if it's for the charity of foster cats for. Any advance on £5, people? Right, I don't think I've missed anyone else. Mike says, yes, he is home from hospital and he's got his electric wheelchair, so that's good. That's cool. Okay. What else did I buy today? 50p. For 50p, I bought this. I've sold 2 of these in the past. They come in various different cases. I've sold one in a darker pink velour case, and then I've sold one like this before. So Sue says, I'm surrounded by bangles. I bought for £5. Just found a silver one. Nice. Well done, Sue. We'll come back to my dad in a second, love. Remind me of that in a minute. He was in this second barn, Josh. Bacon Faces Makeover. What about it? What about Bacon Faces Makeover? What have I missed there? So these are bendy rollers, and they're made, I think they're made by Babyliss. I'm 95% sure they're made by Babyliss. Remington, so ignore that. I'm only 5% sure they're made by Remington. There is one missing of these. They look like that. Where's the bloody camera? They look like that. And they heat up, and then you twist them around your hair, and yeah, basically they're twisty rollers. There should be 16 in there, and there are only 15. And because of that, I nearly didn't buy it, but then the lady said 50p, and I thought, well, that's silly, 50p. I've sold them before for 15-ish pounds, so even if I only get a tenner for those, having bought it for 50p, that will be okay. Yes, Josh, I will, yeah. Will you see her room being made over? Possibly. I haven't filmed anything yet. I'm not filming her dad, but I might go in there, and there'll be bits of it in the vlog anyway. Yeah, Josh is always on the pull. That's the problem. I got 2 swimming costumes. These were 50p each. This one's Ocean Club, which is Primark. Where is the sodding? I cannot get used to this camera being the wrong way around. So that's Ocean Club, but I think it's quite a large size. The bust looks enormous anyway. It's a size 20. I mean, the booby bit on there looks very large, doesn't it? Look, there's my hand. So that's a size 20, and it's skirted, and skirted swimming costumes are always popular. So that was 50p, and then also 50p. This one's only George, but again, this one has ruching, and ruching is always popular. So for anyone watching goes, I don't sell clothes, don't run about. Ruching is a little bit of gathered bit that hides tummies quite nicely. Yes, I'm not giving actual Bacon Face a makeover, bless her. She's beautiful as she is. Peter Ray says, I got a signed autobiography. Peter Salis. Oh, yes. Yeah, and you got it for £2. That's a nice find. I would probably be tempted to keep that, Peter. Not if I were me. I am me. Do you know what I mean? If it were me who found it. I am me. Another 50p got me a little Disney snow globe. I can't decide whether it's made of kind of yellowed glass, or if it's become yellowed over time. Sometimes if these things are in smokers' homes, they come out a funny colour. So we give it a wipe over with a wet wipe and see if any yellow comes off. No, maybe it was a kind of a yellowed glass to begin with. Yeah, so there we go. It's a Disney Eeyore snow globe. It doesn't seem to have any damage. I had a quick look. It was only 50p anyway. Doesn't seem to have any damage to it, because quite often these things have a little bit chipped off or whatever. So it needs a bit. I'll just get a toothbrush in that dusty bit at the top there and get a bit of a clean up. But yeah, for 50p, I should easily do. I should have thought easily do 10 to 12 on that one. Store 69 says keyword sepia. Yes, even if it's not meant to be. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think I've missed anyone. Karen says, show me. It's Eeyore, Karen. We know you like Eeyore. Where's the damn camera? There's the camera. So there he is. He's on a starry base. He's got a dangly star holding from his. God, he's holding a star dangling from his mouth. I cannot speak. And he's got stars and glitter in his globe. There we go. Peter May says the charity shop close to me was a Bernardo's, and on the sticker said signed, then it was. It's a good book. We'll give it a read as soon as I can before it sells. We'll list next week. Oh, Karen's after him. You're after Eeyore. All right, Karen, he's only £1 million, so he's no problem. He's got a dangly star, DBG. Oh, Peter A says 115 watching and reminding you all to give thumbs up. I can't see who's thumbed up and who hasn't until I come out of here. So you could get away with it and I wouldn't know. I got another one of these. I do like buying puppets. This is another Puppet Company puppet. These ones always sell for at least a tenner, and they always sell quite quickly. This one's got a squeaky mouth. Molly just looks scared. There we go. So yeah, I've never had this one before with the glasses. There's several in this range, and I've had many of them, but I've never had this one with the glasses and the tie before. So it reminds me of something off Fraggle Rock. Get down to Fraggle Rock. Yeah, so pleased with that. For I paid £1 for that. Did I say that? I paid £1 for it. I think it's a bit damp. With a wet car boot. Karen says mates rates. How much did I say the first time? £1 million? Okay, now he's only £500,000. Just for you. I'll sort you out, Karen. Karen. I do know who you are. I just can't speak. Kai's come to find out what the squeaky was. Hey, Kaiki. Did you hear a squeaky? You're so clever. You're very clever. Lainey says Jasper's confused. You can hear the squeak as well. And Amy P.S. I love books says, my puppy barked when you made the puppet squeak. I've got dogs barking all over the land. Margaret Stewart says that squeak will stop Molly from chewing things. No, it won't, my lovely. It really won't. And Claire says, Molly's next casualty, that puppet. I also got this. This is Yankee Candle, and I know these things have a name. I can't remember what they call them, but they call these... You put your candle inside and it glows up through, and they have a name, don't they, these weird flower pot things with a matching plate. I can't think what they're called. Does anybody out there know? It's got a bit of black candle smoke inside, so it's been used. But it was £2. It was £2, and I thought I wouldn't normally buy it, but since I'm only trying to buy stuff that's interesting and a bit different, I did. It's got a little chip on it. I've just found a little chip on the side. But who knows? Tea light burner. Real Love Reseller says it's a tea light burner. I thought it would be too big for that, but I'll take your word for it, my lovely. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, and I know I don't. So Karen says she'll have that too. Good Lord, Karen. Now, listen, shall I just send you the haul? Joan says it's a candle weird shines uppy thingy. That is exactly what it is, Joan. Molly licked my glasses when she jumped up a minute ago. Bear with. Oh, there you all are. Lisa says, I'm amazed to see what you've managed to find at Easter Compton. I think I must walk around my eyes shut. Maybe you've been to the Josh School of Reselling. He walks around with his eyes shut. And Rebecca says, I walked past an eel bowl and thought of Andrea and Karen. Christine Davies is in. I don't know if I've said good morning, Christine Davies, but hello. Yeah, DBG says, I think you put the shade on top of a Yankee candle. What, kind of like on top of a jar candle? So I haven't got a jar candle in here, but if we'll improvise with what I've always got in here, of course, which is doesn't really work so well, but like that, do you think? Something like that? I don't know. I don't. Good morning, Tom the English Picker. Did you hear yourself being talked about? Store 69 is emotive, right? That's yesterday's drink. That's not very nice. A big jar candle, DBG says. I'm going to sneeze. I can feel a sneeze coming. Where's it gone? I was going to sneeze. It's gone. Tom says he didn't. His ears weren't burning. I was talking about you earlier on, Tom. Oh, and hi, Antoinette Daly. Or a votive tea light, right, okay. Monaco says, did you spend more than £3 today, Josh? I actually only spent £3 and did a U. £1 entry and 2 Laura Ashley coats for a pound. Nice find on the coats, Monaco. I'm more than halfway through the haul, people. It's nearly over. I got a Mickey mug. It's a very nice 3D raised Mickey mug, and that was £1. It's the only mug I bought today. I really am trying not to buy stuff. I really am. It may not look that way, but I am. I literally could walk up the road and sell this to my neighbour up the road right now, because he and his girlfriend were at the car boot, walking along behind me, and she was absolutely gutted that I got to this before she did, to the point where I nearly felt guilty and nearly said, well, you can buy it off me right now, but I couldn't very well sell it to her for a tenner in front of the stall holder from whom I just haggled down to £1. Could I? Tom says, only good things, never. Karen, has it got purple in? I'll definitely have it. It's, yeah, kind of a... Can you see that? It's got... Oh, God, the flipping candles. It's got lilac flowers and green leaves and pink flowers. And then the plate looks like that, and that's purple as well. And then from Steve, my car boot guy, I paid £1 for these two. These are Lakeland multi-top food scissors. I have no idea if there's any value in these, but they're Lakeland, and I thought Lakeland's not particularly cheap at the best of times, so I'll get them. And a Weight Watchers Pro Points calculator, which the back has just fallen off of. Which probably needs new. Oh God, I can't open it. Does it need a new battery? No, it does not need a new battery. So that's good. I don't know. Again, I haven't sold one of these for ages. Not sure what the current rate is on them, but It's definitely more than 50p, isn't it? I can't get the bloody back on. I'm so cack-handed, it's ridiculous. I don't know how I function in normal daily life. Turn, baby, turn. Disco Inferno. Sorry. Cut your own spaghetti scissors. Karen said I spent 200 quid in IKEA the other day, more Kallax. God, Karen, have you got any room left in your house? Mandy, Anthony's getting on okay. He's enjoying living the van. He's still spending a fair amount of time in my house. Surprising amount of time in my house, but he's getting on okay. Sam says, no car boots for me, so I just went to a charity shop and spent £27. No addiction to shopping here. Oh, no, absolutely not. None of us have that problem. Carmen says, bacon scissors for bacon faces. And then £2 got me. Jason, are you there? Harry Potter box set 1 to 6. And a set of Rennie Mackintosh placemats. Debbie Halliday design, Rennie Mackintosh inspired, I should say. They're not in mint condition. They've got a bit of watermark and a little bit of, this one's got a chip out of it. So they're not perfect. They've been loved, but they were £1. I'm trying to clean them off now. So Mandy says, Carla, trim your fringe. My fringe has been trimmed. It's just gone a bit weird where I got in the rain, but it's been trimmed. It's a perfectly reasonable length fringe. Looks a bit uneven at the moment, but yeah, it's gone a bit weird where I got stuck in the rain today. I'm not cutting my fringe with those scissors. You people are psychotic. Claire says, does he come home for loo and shower? Sometimes, yeah. Real Reseller says, what was the protein mask you put on your hair? Now, I've used 2 things on my hair in my vlog recently. I think the only thing you've seen was the keratin stuff that was in a little sachet. Is that what you're talking about? Is that the one you mean? People are going, cut your fringe, cut your... I'm not cutting my fringe. Josh says, I skipped those placemats, I'll be good. Well, I've sold a similar set in blue before now for 15 quid. So Mandy says, sale, commission in post. Ka-ching! Always remember that the super chat works. I'm only joking. I'm only kidding. Lisa says DVG is a bad girl because she's trying to get me to trim my fringe. They're quite scary scissors. Have I got something? Now, we all got plenty of these Hermes receipts, haven't we? Look at that. They're quite sharp as well. I'm enthralled. I want to sit here and play. They're terrifyingly sharp, actually. I might put the guard back on and put them down. If I end up chopping my own leg off or something. Chopping my own leg into strips. Oh, yeah, it was... God, now you're asking. I've got another one. I'll go and find one. Hang on. I'm talking to Real Reseller, by the way, about hair thing. Bear with me. I'll go and find another one. If I can just climb over this dog. Oh. You're not chewing a lump of wood on my new sheets, exactly. You can lie there with a lump of wood from. Bloody Molly just climbed onto my brand new sheets with that lump of wood like I'm going to let her sit there and chew it into splinters all over my bed. Out of breath now. 2 sales since watching you, Carla. Keep going, please. I could do with some sales. Store 69 says you could fringe suede with those. They're really sharp. Lisa says, I've definitely got a shopping addiction. I try to keep away from normal shops getting to that time of year when the boot sales start getting thin on the ground. Caroline and I were talking about that and how one of the things that reselling does for you is it enables you to feed your shopping addiction without the guilt. So, Karen says, no sales today, 4 yesterday, though. Well done, Karen. Store 69 says, this is the content I tune in for. Is that me wandering in and out of the room? And Neville says, I've been in the chat about 10 minutes. I know just had a notification come up. That's excellent, isn't it? So, yeah. It is, for Relove Reseller, it is this one. Tresemme. Expert selection. Keratin Smooth Thermal Technology. 7-day smooth system heat activated treatment. These are sample sachets, and I do not know what the product looks like when you buy it normally. But hang on a second, I'll have a Google. Bear with me, all just sit there and watch me Googling stuff for Relove Reseller. Tresemme 7-day smooth. It's probably something that I've had so long that it doesn't even exist anymore, or that they sampled and then got rid of it. It comes in a little pump bottle. You can buy it at Superdrug, 120 mils for $3.86. You can buy it on Amazon. The same price, is the same size bottle is £7.90. So I know where I'd be going. Off we go to Superdrug. But yeah, it comes in a little pump action bottle. You guys can still see me, can't you? Yeah. I think it has helped. I think my hair has remained somewhat straighter. It's supposed to last 7 days. I don't wash my hair. It says it lasts for 4 washes or 7 days. I don't wash my hair every couple of days because my hair is very thick and it's a nightmare. So I only wash my hair probably every 4th day. So it's only had 1 wash since I put it on. So I put it on last Sunday and it's been washed once midweek and it's due to be washed again now. And I think it certainly stayed a little straighter this time when I washed it. And it seemed to be quicker to do the straightening this time as well. So I do think it helped. Interesting. I think so anyway. You guys probably don't. DBG says someone switched my eBay off. And Catherine Reseller Claim says it was her. Max says, where have the buyers gone? It's been a funny old week eBay-wise. Everybody has noticed a significant plummet in sales midweek. I had 3 days this week when the total of my sales for those 3 days came to less than 80 quid. To give you some context, I can generally rely on doing at least £50 a day and somewhere around the 80 quid mark and quite often over 100. And yeah, I had 3 days when I think I had a 25, a 25 and a 30 or something like that over those 3 days. So it picked back up on Friday and yesterday was just below average. And today I've done 25 quid so far. So talking about hair stuff again, Karen says it's the LV one that comes in a tub. Has anyone tried that one? Rowan Orr is in. It says good morning from Berkeley, California. Good morning, Rowan. I don't know if it's morning where you are, but it's good morning from us anyway. Yeah, Catherine says midweek was dire. There was something happened eBay midweek. I'm sure it did. I've never known it slump like that, and I've had bad times. But I expect it to slump for me occasionally, but you don't expect it to slump for everybody at the same time. So there's been all sorts going on as this week, hasn't there? What with the promoted listings thing going on and all the rest of it. Ian says, I've sold £39 this week. That's a poor week, I'm assuming, Ian. For you, that's a bit low. So hopefully it'll pick up, mate. Hopefully it will. So yeah, I'm small haul because I really should not be buying. I've got so much stuff I should be listing. I'm also torn at the moment because I don't want to take a load of stuff to the office. So I think that's what's been putting me off listing anyway, because if I list it, I've got to take it to the office to photograph it because my photo setup is currently still there. And it seems silly to be taking stuff to the office when I'm going to be bringing it back again very soon. So what I think I need to do, as soon as Natalie's room is painted and we can get all of her stuff in there, is get my photo area here. If I get my photo area brought here, then I can begin to list, and the stuff that I'm listing won't have to go to the office anymore because it seems silly to take it there and just bring it back again. Mandy says, I bought that Avon Shine spray that you used in the vlog. I love that stuff. That's good stuff. And one bottle has lasted me forever. Catherine said, sales across the board with dire. Josh says, did I get McDonald's breakfast? I got a bacon and chicken wrap because by the time I got there, they finished breakfast. They were on the lunch menu. And Lisa Goldman says, my sales for the week were nil. I had 2 small sales Friday and 1 sale Saturday. It's dire. It's very low. Heather says, I've had an okay week, but don't know exactly why. Odd periods of no sales, then ping through at once. Also, issues with the scheduling of new listings. I sat there last night. I was going to schedule my listings, and I just thought, the trouble that people have been having with that, I will just send them all live. And so instead of scheduling, I just sent them all up at once. So Lainey says, I need a hairstyle or something, but I've only had it cut professionally once in about 20 years, but it's getting on my nerves now. I need something new done with mine. But yeah. Oh yeah, Josh can tell I've been to McDonald's. But yeah, I had a bacon and chicken wrap. And the rest of my day looks like I'm going to go and pick up Nat's dad because he doesn't drive. So go and pick him up and bring him here to put another coat of paint on her walls. I think Natalie is finishing work at 2:00, so I'm hoping to get the chance to spend some time with her today, since she's almost a stranger. I think we've definitely been ships that pass in the night this week, so I've missed her quite a lot. I'm hoping to list the stuff I bought this morning because I'm desperately trying to keep on top of listing what I buy as I buy it. Even though that means it's jumping the queue over the older stuff, but Store 69 says I've done okay on Etsy this weekend. DBG says I've only had one €30 sale this week. Josh says, stop listing. Whack a sales, try and clear a load of stock at the office, then you'll have less to bring back and lots of free space. Stopping listing is a bad plan, Josh, because if you don't list, you don't get sales. We've proven over and over again that you need to have regular stuff going on to continue getting the sales. And good till cancels just don't count. It just doesn't work the same. Ian says, on the bright side, Sunday night is Carla vlog night. And on the double bright side, I have not, touch wood, had any technical issues this week, so it should be fine. Shouldn't say that, should I? That is definitely tempting fate. But I have got a sale on Josh. I've got 25% off about 500 items now. Half my shop is on a 25% off sale. Catherine's going to turn your shop back on, DBG, so that's nice. Lisa says it's nearly bullet journaling season yet. My brain is not in the right place for anything extra at the moment. So, not right now. I've even bought myself a wall calendar just to keep up with what's actually happening in life. DVD says, I cut my listings in half, dumped all the shite stocks. I'm thinking it's because I ended so many listings in one go. I don't know. It's funny. We just have so many possibles, don't we? Sue says, did you miss me? Phil shouted at me to put the shopping away and I was whinging. Thankfully not too loud as he bought me flowers and a bottle of gin, bless him. Amy P.S. I Love Books says, hi, Carlo. I'm a newbie but loving your videos, so thank you for sharing. Just wondering if you have Instagram, please. I do. My Instagram is Tyzer2001, TYZER2001. You will find me on there. I'm not as good on Instagram. I'm not as good on Instagram as I am on here. That's not what I meant. I don't do as much on Instagram as I do on here. Was what I meant. I'm not that I'm fabulous on here. I just meant I'm not very good at updating my Instagram very regularly. I'm a bit poor at that. Catherine says I set my Etsy shop up this week to sell some stunning vintage dresses. Well, I saw those on Insta. I think those were yours, Catherine. The vintage dresses. I think I saw they were yours, weren't they? I'm sure they were yours. I'm becoming less sure. Lisa says, Sue, you missed nothing. We were just killing time till you returned. You should have said you were going, Sue. We'd have just stopped and waited like this. Anybody tunes in now, be like, what am I watching? Store 69 says that should be every seller's mantra. You don't list, you don't sell. Daily Jesse says sales always go upwards the moment I lift stuff. Josh says, well, hopefully that will clear a decent amount of space. You're running low on mugs, though, so don't try and sell them all at once. I currently have exactly the right amount of mugs to fit on my mug tree. I have no overflow mugs and no spaces. So maybe I should now be buying mugs on a one-in, one-out basis. Josh says, how are the book wraps? Are they any good? I'm sure they're brilliant. They're still in there wrapping on the dining room table where they went when I came in from the car that day. I just can't add anything else into this room. Josh, you should see this room, mate. You should see this room. You should come and see my nervous breakdown, Josh. Chris says, I ended a few items that had been around twice, put them back on, and lo and behold, they sold. Yeah, good till cancel really works, not. Carla says, you missed me buying half of Carla's haul, Sue. And Sue says, this time last year we were on our way to Hitchin. Is that when it was? Do you know, last night, Tammy said to me, oh, you've got to put the 30th of November aside. And I was like, why? And she was like, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. And I was like, it rings a bell. I think I might already be doing something. It just rings a bell. I don't know what. Couldn't think what it was. Woke up this morning. I was like, oh, Hitchin. So, yeah, I'm afraid I won't be going to so-and-so's birthday. Store 69 says, my problem with Instagram is that I have to do it on the phone. I hate doing things on a tiny screen. It's taken me a while to learn Instagram. I still haven't really got the hang of stories. I'm not very good at Instagram stories. Caroline Nolan's in and says, good morning. Good morning, Kirsten. She says, sorry, I'm late. Kirsten, go sit in the corner. and write out 100 times, I will turn up on time, even though there is no on time to turn up at because nobody knows what time Carla will be here. There's a challenge. Claire says, your new Mickey Mouse mug. Yeah, one out, one in. And Catherine says, get another mug tree and buy more mugs. I can't have another mug tree. For starters, they're a little bit unstable, and when Josh comes around, he tries to kill them all. Oh, Mandy, you didn't have to do it. Thank you very much. Mandy's just super chatted. It says £5 from, she's always flipping Mandy. If I click on it, it shows, doesn't it? I never remember I can do this part. She says, I'm fabulous. Fabulous! Thank you, Mandy. You're fabulous too. You're all very, very fabulous. George says, hey, I'm sure you were in earlier, Josh. He says, can't stay, but I'll catch up later. I'm sure he was in at the beginning. He's been in and gone out and gone in and gone out. Lisa says, I understand the creative block, got to be in the right headspace. Yeah, I don't have that headspace for that at the moment. I don't have the time to sit down and calmly do my bullet journal when there's so many other things I should be doing instead. So yeah, that's something I need to be in the right mind for. Karen says, I bought a mug hanging thing for the cupboard that I saw Mrs. Hinch using. I saw that too. Might make more space for Eeyore mugs. And she said she thought Hitchin was the 7th of December. It's absolutely not 7th of December. It's the 29th and 30th of November. I don't know why you thought 7th of December unless they've changed the date and not told me. And if they have, I'll be annoyed because my hotel's booked. I'm in with Heather. Definitely 30th of December. 30th of November. It's the 30th of November. Oh, maybe she's talking about, was it the 7th of December last year? Is anybody else ever so confused? Sue says, no, we were there on the 23rd of September because it was her anniversary. It was definitely Sue's anniversary because I remember her thinking, Sue didn't think she was going to be able to come because it was anniversary. And then Mr. Sue said, you know what, we'll go and have our anniversary there because he's a little shiny star. Sam says, how are you doing with that Polly Pocket Bundly button? It's still over there in a pile. I'm never going to list it. Sam, buy it off me, please. I'm never going to list it, mate. I'm never going to list it. It's going to sit there forever. It's going to sit there and rot. I'm going to end up just trampling it into the carpet under a pile of other stuff. Karen says, I'm confused. And Karen, I know how you feel. I think this is what the conversation has happened. I think we went to Hitchin last year, 23rd of September. Sue was talking about that. And Karen said, I thought it was the 7th of December we went. And then I thought Karen was saying she was talking about Hitchin this year being the 7th of December. And I went, no, it's definitely 30th of November. And now everybody's confused. Last year we went on the 23rd of September. This year we're going on the 30th of November. That's it. And Store 69 says, is anybody going to the UK's biggest jumble sale at Gerrard's Cross this Friday and Saturday? I don't even know where Gerrard's Cross is. It is definitely the 30th, Karen. Definitely. It is the 30th, Karen. It is. All the people who are coming to Hitchin, it is the 30th, isn't it? Come on, people. Reply. That's me tapping my fingers, by the way. Drumming my fingers on the desk like that. Now nobody's saying anything. Literally, we're all just now sitting here silently. There's things down the side that say banners, and this is an example of a banner. Click on a banner to show it on the screen. Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action. Create a banner. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Add banner. Click on banner. There we go. Look, I did a boo. I don't get out enough. Okay, so I've got lots of people saying, Gerrard's Cross in Buckinghamshire, and that doesn't help. I don't know where that is either. My geography is sadly shocking. It's the 30th. Josh says he doesn't know. Sue says it's the 30th. Gao Tuan, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrongly. Good morning. Catherine says it's the 33rd. Don't listen to Catherine, she tells lies. Monaco 30th, Heather 30th, Chris B 30th. It is, and Karen says, why did I think it was December? I would have turned up a week late. Hopefully, Karen, you would have had the sense on the Monday when we were all going, what a wonderful time we'd had, and where were you, Karen, to realise you'd missed it. Antoinette Daly says, I'll have the pocket bundle, Polly Pocket Bundle. I am lovely. Antoinette, do that. That'd be great. Sam doesn't really want it. She says, I'll buy your Polly Pockets if you buy my Ninja Turtles. I don't want Ninja Turtles either. I will cry. Oh, dear. And Kirsten's saying, well done. I think that was for my little boo that I managed to do. Kelly's in. Good morning, Kelly. Real Love Reseller says, Molly's very quiet. She's down here behaving. Bless her, she's asleep at my feet. What have I got? We love reseller, says my, yeah, Chrissy, yeah, great. Steve says it is the 30th. We're going up to, we're also going up on the 29th, Steve. Yeah. Maybe we can car share. Who have I got with me? I've got Lex and Josh with me. Who knows? We'll talk. We can talk. You may not want to. You'd be like, oh, no, thanks. Lisa Fencer, thunderous applause for the banner. Lisa J says, maybe you could illustrate the decorating moving rooms chaos as one of your bullet journaling themes when you get back into it. That's not a bad idea for a theme, actually, DIY. That would be quite interesting. Daily Jessie says, using a knife and watching this is probably not the best idea. I'm not being responsible if you cut your finger off. The makers of this show disclaim all responsibility for other people's stupidity. Karen says, right, I'll sort it out. So she's coming on the right day. Kelly, you've missed Karen trying to come to Hitchin on the wrong date, pretty much. And you've missed my tiny 5-item haul. And you've missed me leaving the room for 5 minutes and leaving people talk to themselves. And you've missed the fact that Molly's eating everything in sight. And yeah, just normal stuff, really. Josh says, Carla's Taxi's calling out to book on 01234 56789. So yeah, I've done it. Oh look, I could just disappear off screen. If I did this, you people might think I'd left the room, and then you'd talk about me, and I could see you talking about me, and you wouldn't know I was here. Oh, there's blue tack on the wall and I've got my hair stuck to it. Oh, give me back my hair. Oh. Oh my God, only I could have a blue tack hair related incident. Christine's off. Bye, Christine. Karen says, Darren can't have holiday in December, so I was looking into a dog sitter. Well, don't, because it's not December. Kelly says, I didn't realise you'd moved into Boots. How many products are on that shelf? Oh, my God, that's not... Look. You can't even see it all from where you are. This is Natalie's product shelf. And I would say she uses maybe 4 of them out of the whole lot. They just accumulate. There's a triple row of stuff there. And it just accumulates. Yeah. Probably uses 4 out of those things. But Catherine is literally in hysterics because I ripped my scalp off. Thank you, Catherine. Love you too. Store 69 says, maybe Blue Tack could sponsor your next video. Maybe if I shave my head for charity, Blue Tack can sponsor my next video. Is that a vibrator in that box? No, Josh. Josh is talking about this box. Hang on, get my finger in the right place. This box here. It is not a vibrator, and if it was Natalie's, and so I wouldn't be showing you because my daughter doesn't have that kind of genitalia. She's smooth like Barbie. But no, it's not. It's a lady shave, a leg shaver. Is that a bloody vibrator? This picture's gone weird. It's just my head now. Oh well. No, Josh, you pervert. Got a dirty mind for such a young boy. Such a young person. You're twisted. You are twisted. So yeah, I'm going to list this stuff here before I leave this chair. And bear in mind, I've got to pick up Natalie's dad just after 1 o'clock. That gives me 45 minutes to get that done. Not leaving this chair until the stuff I bought this morning is drafted. Not listed, drafted, because it's done these photographing. And then my big plan is to bring home my photo lights and whatever so that I can photograph from here from now on so that I'm not taking stuff to the office and defeating the object of emptying the office out. Karen says, I'd be scared that if I shaved my head that it wouldn't grow back. I've got such fine hair and it grows very slowly. But you could wear wigs. I mean, there's some fantastic wigs out there. One of Natalie's friends had alopecia and very thinning scalp and whatever due to various medications. And she had some beautiful wigs. And you would never know that they weren't her hair. Literally to the point where I first met her, I said, your hair is lovely. And she went, it's not mine, and lifted it off. I was like, excellent. Josh says, you can see why I'm single. Yes, because you're a pervert. And Welsh Wonder says, smooth like Barbie all my days. That is a saying in our house. Whenever anybody suggests that Natalie might have children one day, or you know, that anyone makes any kind of comment about either of my children growing up and have no, they're smooth like Barbie, smooth like Action Man. No, none of that. Karen says, oh, my blonde wig. Yeah, you can have my blue one as well. Yeah. I'll send you my blue Lex wig. Right, people of the internet. It's been nearly an hour. I've told you nothing useful in an hour. I've added no value to your lives whatsoever. Apart from getting me our blue tack to the Sorry, I've got a message from work from last night. Yeah, apart from blue tacking me head to the wall, I've added no value to your life. I'm not even repeating the chat now. The chat's gone decidedly downhill. Lainey says, don't go, that means I have to do other stuff. What other stuff are you going to do, Lainey? Karen says, I'll wear it in Hitchin. What's that, the blonde wig? Yeah, I will do, Karen. And Catherine says, I've had no more sales. Thanks a lot. You're rubbish. I haven't had any sales either. I'm rubbish for me too. I'm not only rubbish for you. I'm only good for Mandy Michelle. Mandy Michelle gets sales while I'm live. That's it. I'm not good for myself. But yeah, I've had no. I've had that first ka-ching. Lucy T said, I made us where they go. I've added something to the world. I've added Lucy T's smile to the world this morning, so it's not all bad. And Jessie says, I always love your lives. Thank you very much. You are lovely people. I love you all. It's great fun coming on Sunday morning and chatting away to you and just... I always forget to look at the camera. I look at the screen and the camera's there, so, but it feels counterintuitive to look. You know what I mean? Anyway, I love coming here. I love talking to you all. Even if I don't add any value to the world, it's fun, isn't it? Sue says she likes my top. Thank you, Sue. It's a very old one. I'm not even sure where it's from. It's from Yours Clothing. But yeah, it's not new. Lainey says, college work, tidying my desk. I'm wondering if I could blue tack extra hair to my head now. No, you can only blue tack hair to your wall. I didn't blue tack hair to my head. I lost hair from my head on the wall. Bloody hurt. What a stupid accident. What a cack-handy arsehole of an accident to have. Why does your head hurt? I blue tacked my hair to the wall. I glued my foot to the floor once. Little story for you. Story time before I go. I had a nasty crack on the heel of my foot. And somebody said to me, you can use super glue, just ordinary super glue, and it will heal from the inside. And as it heals, it forces the glue out and everything's fine. I was like, I'll give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? So I put the super glue on the heel of my foot. And then without thinking, I stretched my foot out under the floor and I rested it on the floor and didn't even think any more about it until the doorbell went. And I went to stand up and realised my foot was glued to the floor. My foot was glued to the carpet under the desk. Now, because it was under the desk, I couldn't lift it off, and I was worried I was going to rip the skin off my foot. So I tried to bend down to cut it off with scissors to cut the carpet. But because it was under the desk, every time I bent forward, I was just getting as far as the desk, and I couldn't get down there, and I couldn't twist down there. And so I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll push the chair out behind me, and I'll sit on the floor. And I'll cut my foot free that way. But I couldn't because the chair wouldn't move far enough. So I was literally just sat there with my foot glued to the carpet, waiting for somebody to come home and cut me free. Natalie came over. I was like, Natalie, I need you. And she was like, well, I'm busy. I was like, no, I need you. I've been sat here some time and I need to go to the toilet and I'm glued to the carpet. She had to come. And I had a piece of pink carpet fluff glued on my foot for ages until I ended up putting my foot and soaking it off to, yeah. So there you go. You can heal nasty cracks on your feet with super glue, but you may also glue yourself to the carpet. Be warned. Okay. So there we go. There you go. That's Lisa says I'm officially a twat. Yep, that's true. That is absolutely true. Sue says I need to do try-ons. Mrs. M gets free, but I've actually got a pile of stuff to try on. It wasn't free. I paid for it. I've ordered it on myself, but some of it will go back if it's no good. But I want to do a try-on video. I want to do my very first plus-size try-on video, and the intention is to do it this week coming. I was waiting until my room was finished so I'd have a nice room to film it in and so on and so forth. And now I haven't had time to do it, but that's my plan. My plan is to do that this week. So if you're interested in trying videos, that hopefully come out this week. And if you're not, don't watch. Okay. People are crying now. Sorry for making you cry. Lainey says a friend from Canada got very drunk in the middle of winter and fell asleep, leaning the side of his head against the window. When he woke and sat up, he left a massive patch of hair on the window. What, were it just frozen there? Joan Morris says, is my crack okay now? Thank you, Joan. My crack is perfect now. Thanks. This has been fabulous. This has been fun. Now everybody in the world knows about my stupidity. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday and a fabulous week. The weekly vlog will be up tonight. And I will speak to you all soon. Everybody have a good week. I love you all. Take care. I can't find the way to get. Where's the door to this place? Bye. I just disappear. Oh no, when I did that before, I got glued to the okay, I'm going. I'm gone. Bye.